Welcome to the 2023 Investment Plan UK. In this video, we'll be discussing the potential investment opportunities and risks in the UK for the coming year. We'll provide an overview of the current economic and political landscape and explore how these factors may impact investment decisions in the coming year. We'll also be taking a closer look at specific sectors that are expected to see strong revenue growth in 2023. And we'll be sharing our insights on which industries may offer the best opportunities for investors. So whether you're a seasoned investor or just starting out, this video will give you the information you need to make informed investment decisions in 2023. So let's get started. As we bid farewell to 2022 and all the challenges it brought, it's hard not to approach 2023 with a certain level of trepidation. It seems that the UK is facing a number of challenges as it heads into 2023. One of the major concerns is the possibility of a recession, which could be exacerbated by rising interest rates. The depth of the recession will have a significant impact on the success of future rate cuts, which are often used as a tool to stimulate the economy. Additionally, the government has not yet been able to successfully negotiate an end to strikes in the health and transport sectors. This industrial action is causing disruptions and may continue into the new year. Migrant crossings, which have temporarily paused due to winter weather, are expected to resume soon, and the government has promised to address this issue, but has not yet presented a concrete plan. The UK Home Office also plans to tighten visa regulations for foreign students and workers, as well as pushing forward with the controversial Rwanda deportation scheme. These actions may have consequences for the country's relations with other nations and could impact the economy. The current government has expressed a goal of leveling up and improving the country's situation, but their plans for achieving this are unclear. The financial situation of the government may also play a role in their ability to bring about change. Overall, it seems that 2023 may bring both challenges and opportunities for the UK. While the domestic economy, industrial action, and external issues, such as relations with the EU and the conflict in Ukraine, may present difficulties, there is always the possibility for surprise and change. As we navigate the aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic and the challenges of a post-Brexit world, it's no surprise that the UK economy is facing some uncertain times ahead. According to the British Chambers of Commerce, the country is expected to remain in a state of recession for 5 more quarters before a slow recovery begins in 2024. Inflation is predicted to peak at an alarming 11% by the end of 2022, before eventually slowing to a still high 5% by the end of 2023. While the economy may return to growth by the end of 2023, the recovery is expected to be weak, with business investment, exports, and household consumption remaining subdued. The BCC forecasts GDP growth of 2.4% in 2024, but warns that there are significant risks that could jeopardize this projection, including the possibility of a no-deal Brexit, a resurgence of COVID-19, and rising tensions between the US and China. It's clear that the road to recovery will be a long and bumpy one, and it's important for businesses and individuals alike to brace for a challenging future. But with careful planning and a bit of resilience, we can weather the storm and emerge stronger on the other side. According to the British Chambers of Commerce, the country is expected to see GDP growth of 4.2% in 2022, followed by a contraction of 1.3% in 2023 and a modest 0.7% in 2024. This forecast for quarter-on-quarter GDP growth shows a decline in Q3 2022 of 0.2%, followed by a further drop of 0.9% in Q4, before slight decreases in Q1 and Q2 of 2023, and a slight increase of 0.1% in Q4. In terms of household consumption, the BCC expects growth of 4.7% in 2022, before a shrink of 2.3% in 2023 and a small increase of 0.3% in 2024. The corporate travel services industry is expected to see a boost of 89.6% from 2023 to 2024, driven by a rebound in business travel as the COVID-19 pandemic subsides and more people feel comfortable traveling for work. The chemical and fertilizer mineral mining sector is expected to see growth of 80% in the same time period, thanks to strong demand for fertilizers and other chemicals as farmers continue to rely on these products to increase crop yields. The sea and coastal passenger water transport sector is expected to see growth of 79.5% in the same time period, as the tourism industry recovers and more people take vacations by sea. The scheduled passenger air transport sector is expected to see growth of 73.8% in the same time period, as more people feel comfortable traveling by air. The railway and underground railway construction sector is expected to see growth of 72.9% in the same time period due to continued investment in transportation infrastructure. The conference centers letting and operating sector is expected to see growth of 69.1% in the same time period, as the economy recovers and more people feel comfortable attending large events. The non-scheduled passenger air transport sector is expected to see growth of 64.4% in the same time period, as the demand for air travel increases and there may be more demand for non-scheduled passenger air transport, such as charter flights. The festivals sector is expected to see growth of 59.2% in the same time period, as the COVID-19 pandemic subsides and more people feel comfortable attending large events. The urban passenger rail operations sector is expected to see growth of 44.4% in the same time period, thanks to continued investment in public transportation. Finally, the gas supply sector is expected to see growth of 42.4% in the same time period, as the demand for natural gas remains strong as a relatively clean and efficient source of energy. These sectors may offer attractive investment opportunities for those interested in the UK market. However, it is important to carefully consider the risks and potential returns of any investment, and to do thorough due diligence before making any investment decisions. There are a variety of investment options available for foreign investors in the UK, depending on their individual goals and risk tolerance. Some key sectors of the national economy that may be of interest to investors include coal production, financial services, business services, aerospace, chemical, pharmaceutical, and automotive industries. These sectors have a long track record of stability and growth, and may offer a more conservative investment option for those looking to minimize risk. For investors who are willing to take on more risk in pursuit of potentially higher returns, the UK also has a number of high-potential sectors that may be worth considering. In conclusion, the investment prospects in the UK in 2023 are likely to be influenced by a variety of factors, including the economic recovery from the COVID-19 pandemic, demand for certain products and services, and investment in infrastructure. While there are several sectors that are expected to see strong revenue growth in the coming years, it is important for investors to carefully consider all potential risks and do thorough research before making any investment decisions. By carefully evaluating the investment opportunities available in the UK and understanding the potential risks and rewards, investors may be able to make informed decisions that align with their financial goals. Thank you for watching as we explored the UK economy and investment plans for 2023. We hope you found this video informative and helpful as you consider your investment options for the coming year. Remember to always do your own research and carefully evaluate the risks and rewards of any investment before making a decision. We'll be publishing new videos regularly, so if you enjoyed this one, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on future content. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.